Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. And today, like I say, I'm doing another video. Well, as you know. But today it is a very special day because I have just hit 40 subscribers. I remember when I did the 20 subscriber special, it got a lot of support and a lot of views and lots of people liked it. So when I hit 40, or when I have hit 40, which is today, that's what I'm trying to say, I might as well do a 40 subscriber special. So, last time I did the LNER bag down there, the white thing, that is not the right way around so you can't see what it says, but we are going to be showing you, I'm going to be showing you some things that you have liked on my channel on the model railway. I've got my amazing list here. Feel free to read it if you want. I don't know why you would. So things that you liked on the channel, so the 25, the 24, the trains, small tour of the coal yard, that got a lot of views. So yeah, I did the top 6 videos, well, top 5, and ignore the number 6, that's just a talk about stuff. Ooh, exciting. Yeah, that's just a talk about stuff, like I say. But these 6 here, well, not 6, excluding the one here, so forget that's there. The 5, if I just put the thing in the right place, things you liked and things you want to see on the channel. So, let's get into it. Seeing as I'm not at all prepared, I've got to go into the blue box down there that one day I will do a video on. Yes, and I've just got to say something. Thank you for getting my channel to 40 subscribers. I'm really happy about it, and it feels really just warm inside. It's a nice thing to think, just when you wake up and check your YouTube channel, and it's been 39 for ages, and it's been, a lovely even number for once, not just sticking with the same old. Anyway, I'll find the trains out of there, and we'll get to running them. Alright, I'll be back in 15 minutes once I've done that. So the first thing is going to be this. I've sorted out all the things, so spot them if you can, like the 25 and the J39 over there. So this appeared in my running session before I used the pausey thing that a lot of you liked. I feel a little bit more professional. I don't know if you can say that, but yeah. Instead of jolting about, running around the room like that, I do the pausey thing. Anyway, so she's running with, some intercity coaches. Silly me. Not very prototypical, obviously. She would have probably run with blood and custard coaches or red coaches, but it's fine. She's number D5054, if the camera picks that up. And yet, they're backmen, so let's get her running for a bit, and then we'll move on to the next thing. I'll not go very fast so you can appreciate her more with those lovely backman coaches, which I did do something to the couplings. Because they didn't have coupling hooks on them, I replaced them with my HJTR club coach, and now they run perfectly without getting crossed buffers and couplings. And now I use the Gagemaster Combi controller. It's a lot smoother and it doesn't jolt all the time, which it did with the Hornby Railroad controller. Can see the light through the windows. That looks good, doesn't it? So we'll wait for her to come round and we'll stop her. A lovely gradual stop there, and the light is horrible on the front. Anyway, let's move on to the 25 with some 1960s rolling stock. So on this train there is obviously the 25, a blood and custard coach, a red coach which is a Hornby Teak, and then 2 more blood and custard coaches. Trying ones and Lima ones. And the Hornby Teak, obviously. So that's quite a long train for my smaller-ish railway, but it's quite big. But it's not the biggest I've ever seen. Obviously, this rolling stock's not very prototypical, albeit the locomotive from the 1970s and the rolling stock 1960s, so it would look better with the 24. So let's stop her there then. Hopefully the light's not very bad. There you go, that's better. So the 24 is just here where my hand is, and that's the 25. So let's move on to the next thing, which is a small tour of the coal yard. Obviously, here's the coal yard area. I'm sorry about the light, it's quite dark. Well, not dark, but it's the camera that doesn't pick things up very well. But obviously there's the little Metcalfe building, the flat earth rock, the lichen here just growing at the side of the track. There's a few sleepers which have been glued on since the last coal yard update, I guess you can say. There's a little hut with sandpaper that makes it look like a nice texture. There's this weighbridge which we stuck down. There's the isolating rail for the coal yard. The isolator is just here. I think there's a gap here in the track. Big John, yep, you saw him in one of the videos. And see if you can spot him as well around the room in other videos. And Whitley and Steve, I still don't know where he is. There's the blue thing on the end of the water tower to make it look like a replacement one, which it is because I accidentally knocked it off, being my clumsy self. And here's a few coal yard buildings, the big coaling tower, which is derelict, and it looks lovely, all weathered up and stuff. Yeah, there's another coaling tower thing, Express Dairies. Anyway, that's it really for that. Oh, yep, and there's some other coal stuck around, just forgot to mention. And at the back over here there's coal as well. And there's the Humbrol, Airfix and Revel factory, and GC Weathering. Anyway, let's move on to the next thing. So, this isn't the next thing, but I'm just showing you the 25 thing going at a good crawl. Look at that, that's just exquisite. Obviously, quite a prototypical speed. Obviously not on an express passenger train. But, like I say, let's move on to the next thing. So the next thing is the J94. Not J94, J39. Oh, gosh. Yeah, with the Oxford wagons. Yes, that's a very nice loco, an LNER black. I'll just turn the camera this way, as you can see, LNER. It's kind of at a funny angle, as you can see the back seat is here. Yes, the Oxford wagons, I did review these two over here, the red one and the grey one, and they've got a towed brake van. Obviously not prototypical, but, well, so's life. Anyway, we'll get her running and catch a few shots around the layout. Here she comes then around the crossing, and you can see another LNR Locos tender peeking out the shed. There she goes then past the canal and campsite area of the layout. And by the way, she's running lovely on the new Gagemaster Combi controller, which I did do a video on the other day. Okay then, I've stopped the J39, not J94. Now we're going to move on to another LNER engine and do a crawl test with the B12. So I've set the camera up just on the station platform to see if the B12 can do a good crawl on the new controller. And look at that. For a 1970s or 80s loco, I think it's 80s, a 1980s loco, she's just doing the beat, really. It's just lovely. And backwards as well. Well, it's stopped, but you're going to expect it with an older loco. And obviously this one's quite noisy, as you can hear. And it doesn't make as much noise on this controller. I don't know. I'm not going to couple her to the rolling stock, but just look at that crawl. But yeah, obviously she's an older loco, so you're not going to expect decent crawls, but it's good enough, it's good enough. Anyway, let's move on to the next thing, which is a pug pulling some coaches. Here's the loco we're running, the BR Black Pug here. I got that one for Christmas. It's number 56011, the Hornby Limited Edition Collectors Club for 2014. And she's playing 3 of the Hornby, old Hornby, Caledonian coaches, the 4-wheel coaches. I was going to run her with the Highland loco here, but I thought, well, just to make a change, I'll run her on her own. So that is lovely. She's running lovely on the new controller. And she does look nice with those 3 Caledonian coaches. She nearly stopped then. Well, at least she didn't. That would be a little bit embarrassing. There she is then, coming down the main straight. And across the crossing she goes. As you can see, the 25 in the background, and here's the wee puggy. Okay then, I've stopped her, and now we're going to run her around to the other end of the train, so she can pull her train back to the extension. I'll catch that on camera. There she is then uncoupled from the train. She's on her way, moving backwards to the other end. To say the least, she's going quite slow, and she's not stopping, but the track is quite clean, and I've got a good controller. She seemed to have coupled safe, which is very good. So now we shall run her back over to the extension, but forwards, to risk derailing the coaches. Oh, she's stopped. Silly little engine. Come on then. Right at the last shot as well. Very annoying. But then, that will bring us to the end of our very special video. I can say that, can't I? Yes, I can. Anyway, thank you for watching, and goodbye.